to describe the Plaza Theater in just one word, what would it be?
That's a good question. Plaza Theater in one word.
Community.
Iconic.
Majestic.
Special.
Well, it's always been a palace for me.
It's a symbol of El Paso, especially for the arts, that needs to be preserved.
The Plaza Theater signifies and embodies the beauty of this region.
It holds a lot of cinematic history that people aren't even aware of.
The construction of the Plaza Theater began in August of 1929, during the middle of the Depression.
For 25 cents or whatever, you could escape the real world for a couple of hours and go to a movie.
The power of experience together. There is something we can all share. The Plaza represented that for a lot of people as the showplace of the Southwest.
I know it opened on September 12, 1930 with a golf movie called Follow Through. Probably not thought of in any kind of high regard now, but that's the movie that kicked it off. In 1949, El Paso, the movie, had its world premiere broadcasting from the Plaza. Back in '53, Hondo with John Wayne arriving at the airport.
And the Plaza Theater was the theater from 1930 to about 1960, so it really just faded away and flickered out.
Beginning in the 70s, my friend Jay Duncan, he and a number of other people and community leaders over the years fought to save the Plaza, to not get torn down.
It was a 2-year struggle from '74 to '76, and so for like 20 years, it remained closed.
The foundation was able to purchase in 1987, putting $24.2 million into the Plaza just for its restoration. People would just tell me their best memories of the Plaza Theater. And then they would follow up with, when are you going to show movies again? Called The Movies Return to the Plaza Theater.
I started making lists of the film.
And it started with, we got to show Casablanca. And I said, no, if you're going to show Humphrey Bogart, you got to show
Cary Grant or Myrna Loy. Or
back and forth, back and forth.
And the list just kept getting longer and longer and longer.
He said, Eric, I don't think we can do it.
What if nobody comes?
Chuck and I had been working like crazy.
It's not just one night, it's 11 days of failure.
I'll never forget.
Opening day, it was a very long day.
We're in the green room getting ready.
Time was creeping up to when we had to let the audience in for Casablanca.
And Cynthia Haynes
pops into the theater and says,
guys, you need to
come outside.
Walk out, and there's a line.
The audience was lined up already.
Coming through the McGuire Hall,
down a whole block.
Around the Arts Festival Plaza, around the Museum of Art, around Santa Fe.
I'd never seen a line like that for a movie.
2,055 people in line to see the first movie at the Plaza Theater.
We filled every single seat that night for Casablanca.
That year, we brought in 27,000 people. From that point, it's grown every year.
I wanted to create a program, locally produced contemporary films.
I felt extremely proud, extremely happy to see my film up on this big screen that I've been going to since I was a little kid.
And enjoy the view.
Local flavor is a primary way for us to showcase locally made or connected projects.
And that's a feeling that can't be replicated anywhere else.
Por siempre es mucho tiempo.
No lo suficiente.
Films are being made every day in the borderland.
It is a dream for me to premiere one of my films there as well.
To have your film screened is probably the biggest screen I'll ever screen on, honestly.
All those perspectives add to a larger experience for all of us, and all of it has changed my life for the better.
To all of you, thank you so much for your support and your understanding of this incredible festival. You've done it for 16 years, you may do it for another 50. I gotta tell you.